Perang Gaza menjadi isu krusial dalam pemilihan presiden Iran mendatang. Namun lonjakan inflasi dan pelemahan ekonomi akan menjadi tantangan tersendiri. Simak selengkapnya pemirsa dalam liputan iNews berikut ini.
Kedekatan Iran dengan Hamas tidak sepenuhnya dibantah oleh Duta Besar Republik Islam Iran untuk Indonesia, Muhammad Borojerdi. Namun tidak berarti Iran bermusuhan dengan faksi-faksi lain di Palestina, seperti Fatah dan Jihad Islam. Dalam wawancara khusus dengan iNews, Borojerdi menegaskan siapapun presiden terpilih kelak, sikap Iran terhadap Palestina dan Israel tidak akan pernah berubah.
I was asked that the policy toward the Palestine and also the Zionist regime, what is going to happen to that? Are you going to change the policy? Are you going to change the tactics or something? I always said no.
Diplomat yang sebelumnya pernah bertugas di Indonesia ini menilai sikap pemerintah Zionis Israel tidak akan menghentikan perang, meski seandainya Gaza berhasil dikuasai. Israel akan berebut tanah Lebanon Selatan, Suriah, Mesir, hingga Yordania.
Stupid to talk about the ceasefire with the Israelis, and we think that they are going to accept that. They are not going to accept that. They want to kill all the Palestinians one by one. And I assure you, even if they finish, God forbid, we would be able to finish Palestine, they are not going to stop. They are going to attack other countries, because during the last 70 years they have started 20 big wars in the region. They have been always the source of the instability in the region, and they will be the source of the unrest and instability in the region as far as they think they are powerful enough.
Meski demikian, saat disinggung seandainya tak ada sanksi atau embargo Amerika Serikat dan sekutunya terhadap Iran, akankah Iran akan lebih unjuk kekuatan militer melawan Israel? Borojerdi menegaskan tidak akan ada opsi perang terbuka.
We believe that if we send our troops or soldiers to Palestine, the situation would be worse, because the war is going to be escalated. The way that we suggest to whole Muslim world is to be united and sanctions against the Zionist regime. This is the way that can just put pressure on the Zionist regime and just just force them to stop killing the innocent people, including women and children.
Saat ini ada 6 kandidat yang maju dalam Pilpres. Semuanya berpeluang menjadi presiden baru Iran, meski berasal dari latar yang berbeda-beda. Salah satu isu krusial adalah mengatasi lonjakan inflasi serta perbaikan ekonomi yang melemah akibat penjatuhan sanksi dan embargo minyak oleh Amerika Serikat dan negara-negara barat lainnya.
We have some problem with the economic growth and economic development of the country. Maybe after that we can say some social, political problem that still exist that the next government is going to solve. The next government is going to decide how they are going to deal with the society, how they are going to deal with the international community, how they are going to deal with the, for example, nuclear issue or other issues.
Selain konflik Timur Tengah, hubungan bilateral Indonesia-Iran sangat beragam. Saat almarhum Presiden Ibrahim Raisi ke Jakarta pada Mei 2023, sekitar 10 nota kesepahaman ditandatangani. Di antaranya pengadaan alat kesehatan dan telemedicine, pengembangan energi, hingga solusi investasi migas. Dari Jakarta, Wela Sherlita, Dipo Andi Muharram, iNews melaporkan.